I don't like that. What is this? What did I do? Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. So today we are doing an exciting video. It's been requested and I'm super excited for it. It's gonna be a Viking shieldmaiden makeup and hair. It's gonna be kind of like a combination between a tutorial and how I do it. Especially the hair, because the hair I will do it as I always do it. I've been doing it for like 1.5 years at every convention that I'm going, so that's gonna be fun. And the makeup is gonna be a little bit different from what I usually do, because I usually follow everything from the Vikings show, like Lagatha, what she's wearing, what she has as a makeup and as hair. But for this one I just want to switch it up a little bit and see what comes out, and I think it's gonna be fun. I think it's gonna be a lot of fun. But yeah, and I already came with my eyebrows on as always, because I don't like to do them on camera. It's a bit difficult and I'm struggling, so I don't really want to show that to the whole internet how I'm struggling, okay? Sorry. So without any further ado, let's get into the video. So we will start with a primer, with the Manhattan primer, the only one that I actually have. I've already washed my face and used the vitamin C serum and a, what's it called, a toner, and my moisturizing cream. So I'm just gonna go ahead directly with this. Yeah, so today I'm also wearing part of my costume. This is my first Vikings costume that I had. Is just the shirt without anything else, because wearing the whole thing would be really uncomfortable. But in the spirit of this, I had to put this on because it's only appropriate, has to be done. So for foundation, I'm gonna go ahead with the 2N from L'Oreal, from True Match. Usually I combine this with a 3N, but I felt like today, I don't know, I feel quite pale and my skin is quite light, and I think it wouldn't really fit to put the combination with the 3N. I don't know, maybe I'm wrong, but I guess we'll see the results at the end. Why am I using this? I have this cool thing. Well, this one kind of sucks in all the foundation. Need to use more. I guess that's why I was using that brush. So I'm gonna go light on the concealer on this one, because I don't think that these warrior women, they used to have such like perfect flawless skin, no dark eyes, nothing. Not that I would have perfect skin, not even close. But going too ham on the concealer, I don't think it will create the effect I want. So I'm just gonna use a little, because I cannot help it. I have a problem, okay? But let's see what can happen. And I gotta hide these. I have some blemishes and I just like kinda need to get rid of them. I don't know. Oh yeah, I'm using also the Perfect Match by L'Oreal, also in 2N. I'm just gonna set it real quick with a bit of powder. What did I do? The itchy nose syndrome gonna come out and play real soon with all this powder. Oh god. Okay, that's enough. And now I'm gonna do a little bit of contouring. A little bit, right? I'm gonna use my palette. I'm sorry, it's disgusting. It's old. Oh yeah, you guys, spoiler alert, if you haven't watched Vikings, you can skip ahead or mute this part, because I need to have a discussion with y'all about this. Oh my god, what did I do? Did I really just say y'all? Moving on. What did you guys think about the ending of the last season? I mean, do you really think he's dead? Do you think he's gonna come back? I mean, that was insane. Like, what? That blew my mind. I did not expect it. I did get spoiled for it though, so it wasn't that big of a shock. But like, really? You're killing everybody now? Really? That was heartbreaking and sad, man. I just did not feel good about it. Like, I did not want that to end like that. Like, no. And now we don't even know, like, we have absolutely no idea when the next part of the season's gonna come out. Absolutely no idea. They did not announce anything. They did not say anything. Like, what? What are we supposed to do? Boil here and like, you know what I mean? I think I need a little bit more over here. And not to mention the tragedy before that with my girl. That was the most heartbreaking episode this show has ever done for me. Of course, the one from season 4 where our beloved Ragnar died, that was no fun. And many people quit watching the show at that point in time, I know that. But I kind of started a little later, so I just kept watching. I kept going because I had my girl and Bjorn, and yeah, I thought, yeah, I'll keep watching. Let's see what happens. And then they took her away from me, and now they're gonna take Bjorn away from me too? What? Why? Not fair, you know what I mean? But I don't want to make this video into a complaining about Vikings video, because I'm not exactly complaining. It's like, I get it. It was her time. They had to kill her at some point, because like, you cannot let them live forever, I suppose. Yeah, meanwhile I'm gonna use a little bit of bronzer, because I want to be done with the face, and then I want to move on to the Viking part. So what I was saying, I get it, you know, I get it that they had to kill her off. I just hope that at least Bjorn would survive, you know, like, if he dies too, who will be left? And then, what happened to Floki? What happened to Floki? Where is Floki? I want to see Floki, okay? I want to see Floki. I want to know what happened. They are dragging it on for so long, and I mean, it's entertaining, don't get me wrong. I love the show. I always have, I always will, but there are so many questions that need answers. I need answers, okay? I need to know what happened. I need to know why. I need to know where and when. And I guess I'm a little passionate about it, if you hadn't noticed. Great, I forgot to put the powder. I hope this video won't end up being so long just because of my ranting, but since I'm doing Viking makeup and hair, I felt that it would be appropriate and nice to talk about it at the same time, and maybe start a conversation with you guys and tell me your opinions. I hope I didn't spoil it for you, but I did warn that there will be a spoiler. It's at the beginning of the video also. Yeah, I don't know what I feel about this. It's like there is so much. Anyways, moving on to the eyeliner. Let's see what I'm gonna do there. Probably for this one I'm gonna use a simple black eyeliner. It's very old, but it still works. It's just a small normal black eyeliner. I think it's the jet black one. I don't even know when I got this or where. It's been a while. I don't even know what's it from. Kajal, I suppose. I'm just gonna go at it a lot at the eyes to start with, and we'll go from there. I'm gonna use the liquid one for the line, and then we'll go from there and see what happens, because it kind of has to be messy. At least this is what I have in mind. A very messy, a lot of black. No! God. I hate it, okay? I hate this. What is this? What is this? I gotta fix this. So I'm just buffing it and blending it right now, because I feel like this is how it's supposed to be, you know? It's messy, you're a warrior, you want to inspire, I don't know, fear and strength and all that good stuff. Gotta fix this. Not sure if I'm gonna use some eyeshadow or not. I do have some black over here, so I guess I'll go over it with a fluffy brush and see what happens. I'm a genius and I forgot to apply some concealer, some shadow primer, something of the sort, and this is not gonna work out. Well, it's better than what we started with, so I ended up doing some sort of a smoky thing going on. I don't know. I'm gonna try, just for curiosity purposes, I'm gonna use concealer on the other eyelid and see how that goes. Beautiful. Struggling with the other eye every time. Okay, so there is a little bit of a difference with concealer and without concealer underneath to make the color more intense, and yeah, it works. It works pretty well, I'd say. I don't particularly like the inner corner of the eye, so I'm not sure how I'm gonna go about that. Maybe I'll wipe it off and try something else. Alright, I would say the eyes are now pretty even. I'm gonna do the lashes at the end. I'm gonna apply some false lashes. We are gonna go ahead and do the whole rune thing. Wish me luck that I don't ruin everything that I've just done. I'm gonna go and draw a rune on my forehead. I'm gonna draw a line over here with some other lines, kind of inspired off of my tattoo. Actually quite similar to that because I like it a lot. And then we'll see what happens. I need to sharpen this a little because it's quite blunt now. They're not exactly even, but yeah. So that's kind of my idea on it. I think I will maybe draw a few more lines and things over here, but I'm not sure about it yet. I need to think about it, or which runes or how. I'm not sure if it's a good idea. I'm just gonna try something. I'm gonna do something on the lip as well, but first I need to correct this off camera and I'll be right back. Alright, so I fixed it a little bit. I deleted these things over here because I don't know what that was. I didn't like it, okay? And I've elongated these two spike lines things, and maybe the nose still needs a little bit of a fixing because it's not exactly even. And then I'm gonna move on to the lips once the nose is fixed. I should mention that I added some liquid eyeliner for the spikes to make them more defined. It's a little big, but it's fine. So moving on to the lips, I'm gonna go for something quite natural. I don't really particularly wanna go too much of a different color. I'm gonna use this Look by Pipa, shade, I don't know. Shade, I don't know. That sounds like a good shade. Okay, I really don't know. It's been wiped off, like from usage or something. What am I doing? I'm not doing lip liner again. So let's go ahead and ruin this lipstick with some black liner. I like it. Yep, I like it. So yeah, like I said, this is my first attempt at doing this particular style of makeup. The shadow could use a little bit more work, but yeah, I'm just gonna go over it a little bit with a fluffy brush and blend it in and just like, I don't know, fix it. Just I'm not entirely happy with it. From not being sure if I wanna use any shadow to this, yeah, that's a long way. Oh my god. No! I don't like that. I ruined it. I don't want any on the upper lip. My lips shall never touch each other. I gotta stay like this. Okay. Lashes and mascara. We're using the Maybelline Lash Sensational. I'm aware that these women were not wearing false lashes back then, but I want to because I kind of like them and they make a nice effect. So I'm going with my magnetic eyeliner that I always use, and just gonna see which ones we go for today. Like, I like this eye, but this one it's a struggle. Those didn't stay very well last time, but the other ones are trimmed very ugly. Yeah, let's try. Gonna use the top ones. These are Amazon lashes. I don't know their name exactly. Yeah. Oh yeah, and don't forget to set your face with the setting spray. Did this destroy my lashes? Haha, yes it did. Of course it did. Always does. So for the hair, what you're gonna need is a parting comb. Mine broke off, but I can still use this part, the pike, for parting the hair. A normal hairbrush or whatever it is that you're using to brush your hair. Some bobby pins and some elastic bands, like these ones, like really small elastic band things and bobby pins, and you'll see why. And I'm not sure which one I'm gonna go for. I think I'll do just one side double braid and the rest I'm gonna do a mid braid. You could also use a comb for back combing. I'm just gonna use the other half from the one that broke. And I am going to... I'm not gonna use hairspray on this one, but you can use hairspray if you want. And I forgot to braid my hair last night. I wanted to braid it and come with it already wavy because that kind of fits more. But it's not a tragedy. Just, I can use a curling iron or something. I have the triple barrel one where you put your hair in and it comes out like wavy. It's nice, I enjoy it. So yeah, let's get into the hair. So I usually go around like on the arch of my brow and I part it there one time. Man, this is gonna be difficult with this mirror. I cannot see anything. I hope you can see something. I'm just gonna go over it one more time to part everything all the way down. And of course you're gonna need some hair ties, because you're gonna need to tie the section that you don't need for the moment. I'm just gonna brush it and then I'm gonna pass one more time for the back, because I caught some of the hair in the wrong side. Although this doesn't matter very much, because on the end it's, yeah. So brush it, and then you're gonna need to part it again, kind of like halfway, like in the middle, because we're gonna do two braids. Maybe I parted it even too high, but it doesn't matter. I think it's fine. Kind of, yeah, like kind of in the 1/3 of your forehead. At least that's where I like to do it. And right now, a hair clip would be very practical. Yes, I have one right here. And just tie that section off too. and then this is the section we're gonna start working with. Now right now my hair is growing. Maybe I parted it a bit too low, but yeah, I guess we will do it and see what happens. So here we're gonna need, can you see this? We're gonna take 3 sections. We're gonna section the hair in 3s. And we're gonna start braiding just like a French braid. So one side on top of the other, and with the middle side, grab more hair from the one that is free and loose, and so on, and pass them on top of each other, just like a regular braid, but yeah, taking more hair as you go. I'm not sure that's the best explanation, but I'm not great at explaining how to do braids. I know that I can do them, but I'm not great at explaining how to. I'm sorry. Yeah, this one is a little small, I would say, but is what we have. I haven't done them in a few months. And then when you reach like around, yeah, where the hair would start getting pulled from the back, you stop adding hair and you just braid it out on the length, to finish the braid. I don't know if you could see anything. I hope you did. Now if you like to make a snake braid on this, which is what I like to do quite often, when you're braiding, you hold the middle part and then the other parts in the other hand, and then you don't really pull down, but you hold here, and with this hand, with the double part, you just pull up, and then it kind of creates this snake braid effect, which looks then like that. I don't know, can you see it even? I'm a big fan of these braids, mostly because, of course, Catherine Winnick had them in Vikings, and I just think they look cool, they look badass, all that stuff. And then you can do it once again. I'm gonna do it one more time, because now my braid kind of disappeared. But now it's gonna be a little bit more difficult, so if your hair breaks easily, I recommend that you don't do it, because it kind of puts a little bit of stress on your hair, you know. And tie it with the elastic. It looks a little funny, I know, but it's very stiff because of the whole snake thing going on over here. So now we take the other section and brush it and do the exact same thing again. I'm not gonna do a snake on this one, it was just the other one for like demonstrating purposes. But yeah, I like it. I'm just gonna move the mirror over here, because I have like a small mirror that I can see something in, and I will turn like this so that maybe you can see something of what I'm doing. And once again, once you feel like the hair gets pulled from too far behind the head, just braid it out normally. This one is not that great because I picked up a little too much hair over here and it's a little thick. But it doesn't matter, I mean, you're going to war. Now these are two of the braids. On the other side, I think I made the parting a little bit too far in the middle, but it doesn't matter. Like, it's not, there is not a place where it's supposed to exactly be. So then we're gonna do the other half. Gonna try to do it quite evenly, like in the other side of the eyebrow, and go down. And I've made it quite small for what I wanted to do. Usually what I do is like now this is the middle section, and with the middle section I just puff it out, back comb it, and add some hairspray and make it big and puffy over here. And also do the same thing here with the two braids, but in this case I'm not gonna do that because I've left quite a few, quite a small part over here for that. Like usually it would look something like this, like puffed out, so I take sections and I back comb it. I'm gonna do that, but I'm not fully. And be careful with this because my hair is breaking and this is not great for my hair, I know, but I do it once in a while. And then the next section and so on. And then you can use a hairspray to make it last. I'm not doing it too much, this is just for demonstration purposes. Just like a little bit to puff it out. But what I'm gonna do in this case is I'm gonna make a braid, and I'm gonna start it over here and I'm gonna go down with it. I'm gonna remove the third section because it's not helping right now. I'm not using it, and I'm just gonna start again with 3 partitions and go down in kind of like a French braid style braid. Gonna move this again so that you can see the other side, if it even shows anything. You can go ahead and make it as loose or as tight as you want it. I make it like mostly loose so that I can then fix it in place as I like it, and then I can change it up if I don't like it. This one I'm just gonna tie it with a normal hair tie because it's quite thick, it's a lot of hair. And then, like I said, you can use bobby pins to fix it in place. I'm gonna fix it one time here, and maybe twice right there. I don't like these loose threads that much. And yeah, usually it looks better because usually I'm more blonde, but I haven't dyed my hair in quite a while now, and it's been growing out. The roots are very grown out. Yeah. Anyways, yeah, so then you can either leave it straight like it is if you have a straight hair, and if you have curly hair or wavy, even better for this look. Personally, I really prefer wavy. I can show you what I'm using for this. So I'm using this. Yeah, let's try it out and see how that goes. While the iron is warming up, let's see, for jewelry, I'm not sure where I put my, well, I'm gonna use these. These are like Viking compass earrings, and I got them at a convention made by some girls, and they are really cool and I love them. They're very heavy though, and this ear is a little painful and hurt, but it doesn't matter. for this it's good. I'm gonna use this GHD hair heat protection spray because I don't want to fry my hair so bad. Oh, that smells so good. I wish I knew what I did with those hair things, man. Found them. Let's see if they fit on these. Pretty cool. It's a little loose. For the other one they don't fit, they are too thin, but it works. And so the iron is now hot. More spoilers. So another thing that has been on my mind about the show and about the death, Lagertha's death, is the way they killed her off, right? Like, she was a warrior and she was the biggest shieldmaiden out there, and you know, if you watch the show, you know who she was. And just like to get killed like that, like by a madman, I found it so, and to die alone in the cold and in the, I don't know, man, I find it like almost degrading, I would say, you know? Like, I feel like she should have gotten like a very epic death. For Ragnar, they gave him an epic death. Like, maybe some people find it epic, you know, this is just my opinion, but I didn't find it that epic. She died by the hands of this guy and he didn't even know it was her. He thought it's somebody else. He saw things. It was heavy, yeah? It was heavy. Can we all agree there? I don't know. I don't know what to think. It was, yeah. This is real hard in a small mirror. So there we go, this is the completed look. This is how the hair looks. It's a little messy right around here, but I'm doing it in a very small mirror, and I didn't see very well what I was doing. This is the other side. Like I said, usually I can also do double, like here, and this very puffed out and very high and down at the back. But for this one, I've decided to go with this, the waves done with the curler. And yeah, this is the makeup that I chose to go for. I kind of like it. I've never done it before, and I really like how it came out. I'm surprised because usually a mess comes out. Yeah, happens. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you learned something. If you will recreate it, please let me know and please show me. It's gonna be fun to see. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Please leave a like, subscribe for more. I will be doing more Viking related videos because this is my passion, and I really love Vikings, if you haven't noticed. I will do a video on my props, on my costume that I've made. Yeah, and more of this, but in a little bit of a different setup, like a different room, a little bit of a different makeup, a bit of a different hair. But starting next week, I have planned like to make like a small series of something specific, and let's hope that works. But yeah, like, subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!